Hey everyone, Sheila here from Lifewithpets. So today I'm going to do an update on a tank I don't think we've shown since the first day the fish went in, and that is about 2 months ago. So I'm going to do an update on that tank. Before I do, I just wanted to let you guys know that we have been running a sale over this weekend. Today is Cyber Monday, and so we are still running the sale today. It does finish at midnight tonight, that's Eastern Standard Time. So if you are wanting to get in on that, then go on over and check it out. We do have some great deals on the site. I will leave a link to it in the description box below, and if you just use the code GiveThanks15, you'll get 15% off your order. All right, let's take a look at the tank. So this is the tank that I'm talking about. It's our 20-gallon long that we put our imported crown tail. This is Blaze, and as you can see, he's got quite a full tummy. He's just been eating some fluval bug bites. Down here we have our purple snail collection. Some of these are our babies, and we've got a few bigger ones. We have actually lost quite a few snails in this tank, but they were all our older ones that were about 2 years old. We do still have one. As you can see, that one's sailing down there. This one now probably is the oldest one that we have, that is a little over 2 years old. And here's another one coming sailing down as well. So yeah, so we have had quite a bit of, I want to say, loss in this tank in the snails, but I know that that is due to the old age of them. They are really old for mystery snails. Mystery snails typically do live 1 to 2 years, but average is closer to 1 to 1.5. So to have had them 2 years is good. The purple ones, we're not quite sure how old they were because we didn't get those from teeny tiny babies like we did the others. So we were thinking by the size and the condition that they were in, they were probably 6 to 8 months old when we got them. And so we've had them now, I think, about 6-8 months. So these are probably about a year old as well. So I'm hoping we will get a lot longer out of them, but we'll just have to wait and see. Blaze is doing really well. The only thing I have noticed with him, and this just seems to be an issue we always have with imports, is I don't know if I can get it to focus. Let me see if I can get it to focus. His mouth looks a little odd, and I don't know, now he's gone off in the background so we can't really see, but he has it's sort of like a little growth underneath the mouth, so it just makes his mouth look odd. At first I thought his mouth was disappearing and he was losing it, but it's not. It's just a little growth that's underneath it that makes it look so odd. We do still have the Corys in here, and oh, there's actually one just under there. You can see they have grown immensely. We have, I think there's 4 of them in here. We did actually lose 2 of the 6 that we bought. For those of you that haven't seen that video, I can leave a link to it. It was not a good experience, and sadly we did lose 6 of them, 2 of the 6. I don't know if you can now see there on the mouth. You can see the mouth looks so funny, and then there's like that little growth underneath it. But other than that, he is doing really well. He eats really well. He gets on with all his tank mates. We are thinking of adding a few more Corys and possibly some type of tetra or something like that. We're not quite sure yet in the tank. These guys are eating Rapashi gel food. We do actually sell a snail mix on our website that we have found to be very successful with the snails. They all have really, really beautiful shells. That one's covered in algae there, but like I say, that one is a very old one, but you can see this young one here has beautiful shells. This one here, you can see where the shell is all pitted. That is one that came to us that way, and unfortunately there are certain things that can't be fixed, and the pitting is one of them. It doesn't really do them any harm at all. It obviously just doesn't look very good, but it's where there's been damage in the beginning, and it is very common. However, if they are fed a good diet, then very often that won't happen. So you can see we've got quite the collection here. We do keep getting asked when are we going to be selling them, and I am actually hoping that we will have some magentas available in about 2 weeks. I think about 2 weeks time we're hoping, but if you just keep watching the website for that, we'll let you know when they're available. or if they're going to be available. The magentas are the one at the back here. This one is a magenta. The difference between them, there is difference in colour, and obviously you can see that. When they're babies, they're a very deep purple, and then they sort of go lighter. And the purples have what they call the dark foot, you can see there, and then the magentas have the lighter foot, and they're sort of more like a pinky purple. We do have a really nice smaller magenta one, but I don't see, oh, it's up at the top, so you're not really going to get to see because you can just see the foot. But you can see the difference in this one's a purple here, and then this is a magenta, and the difference in what they call the foot is a dark and a light. But unfortunately, unless that one does drop down, then you won't actually see the shell, but there is a big difference in the shell. So this tank overall is doing well. The plants haven't really done that much. This one's not grown a great deal. However, this one here has grown really well. We are due to add some more root tabs into this tank, so that is something I will be doing in the next few days. Maintenance on the tank, I do about 50% once a week. Sometimes I'll do it twice a week just because of the number of snails in here. The number you see there is actually not the whole amount. We do have, I think, about another 5 or 6 in here. I think we will be adding some more plants into this tank. It does need a little more planting. I think that we're probably going to add some anubias all over this wood here, and possibly guppy grass as well, because I do think that that would do really well in the tank. So that is sort of a project that is up and coming. So here's the magenta one that I was talking about that was on the top of the tank. You can see it just right there. It is only a baby one, and you can see the difference now in the colour. So very often people get a little confused between the purple and magenta, but you can actually see a very big difference there. Plus the fact that on the purples the foot is really dark, and on the magenta it is like a creamy white. A good thing in this tank, I don't know whether you can see on the glass here, algae. People very often think that mystery snails are great for cleaning algae, and whilst they will do a small amount, they don't really do a wonderful job. This tank actually has it all over the glass, and it is just that film algae that should come off really, really easily. With all these snails in here, they don't tend to bother with it whatsoever, so I do have to clean the glass fairly regularly. So I would think twice before getting a snail for, well, I would think twice before getting a mystery snail for cleaning your tank. As Belfin's tank is right next door, here he is. He has actually just been fed, so the water is a little cloudy because he kicks up so much stuff. As you can see, he has been on the destruction path with his moss balls. He does actually eat that. And he's now going through making sure that he's not actually missed any food. He's such a greedy fish. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the update. I will leave links in the description box below to the items that are used in that tank, because we always get so many questions on what we have actually got in a tank, so I will try and leave all that information in the description box below. I want to say thank you for supporting our channel. I do hope that those that celebrated Thanksgiving had a wonderful weekend with family and friends, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye guys.